Alright, y'all, so we're about to start out the weekend before the last weekend. So let's see what we do today. Hey. Alright, y'all, so celebrating or remembering, however you want to look at it, but this weekend of Memorial Day weekend, so up here at Clifton City, and gotta show. First off, we got Daisy over there just chilling in the grass. Miss Daisy Duke chilling over there. And then up here we got my cousin Lance Young, my cousin. So there's the rock I made up for him this year. I misspelled mountain on Mountain Dew, but it's okay. There's the one I made last year. It's still there. This year I just did markers instead of paint. I didn't have time to paint them. But Memorial Day came sneaking up on me this year. Last year it seemed like I had plenty of time, and this year it really snuck by me. So that being said, over here we have is my aunt and uncle, Isabella and Jake Young. So the rocks that I made them last year, and then the one I made both of them for this year, and same thing over here. Rocks that I made them last year, and that's the rock that I made this year for them. So there's that. And then also adding to the mix, for y'all that don't know, she's also my aunt, I believe, Elaine. And well, I can't think if she's an aunt or a cousin, but anyway, I know I'm related. And she died the day that I was born. So I want to say she's a great aunt, to be precise. Not just an aunt, but a great aunt. Not a cousin. Definitely not a cousin. I don't know why I said cousin a while ago, but I think she's a great aunt. And like I said, she died 2 days before I was born. So I made her a rock over here, saying my guardian angel, because, you know, since she died 2 years before I was born, I always thought of her that way. But there's that. Daisy's still running through, checking everything out. Yeah, there's that. Now we're on our way to our next locations in Sedalia. So here we go. Okay, now we're in Crown Cemetery here in Sedalia. We found Aunt Pat and Uncle Ray. So made to their grave. So it's getting on vet. Daisy's trying to get wrapped up over here, but it's all good. So there's that. And we made it to my former classman, Gabe Lewis from Lamont High School. So left him my rock. The one I left him last year is still there. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, on to the next ones. All right, y'all, so right here, cemetery, and got my aunt and uncle, Alvin and Evelyn, made our stop. So there's last year's rocks. I did better last year than this year. There's this year's with the marker. So there we go. We made our next stop. Got one more cemetery for the day, and we're done for now. Okay, made it up to my teacher, Miss Richwine. So we are here. And now we'll go to, she's my first grade teacher. And now go up to my babysitters. All right, everyone, it is Saturday evening, and we're having some Little Caesars pizza. Oh, you all can't see it, but I'm afraid to tip it. I'm afraid to tip it. So, there you go, Little Caesars pizza. And as y'all know, well, you all may not know, Martha Eve Mayer does. I've seen it on his video, so that's why I got the idea. I got to kick the cat away. Trust him. But anyway, they have this new Mango Rush Mountain Dew at Little Caesars. So Mango Rush. So here we go. We're trying the Mango Rush before I have the pizza. And then we got more stuff to try too. Well, I'll show that to you here in a minute. But that'll be on another, either at least another portion of the video or another video entirely. I don't know yet. But anyway. It smells good. It smells like mango. It smells just like it's supposed to. Just like it's supposed to. Ooh, that's good. It's really sweet. It's nice. And that will probably go really good with the pizza. 2 thumbs up on this. This is really good Mountain Dew. I'm surprised it's only available at Little Caesars. Really good Mountain Dew. 2 thumbs up. You gotta try it. Definitely a 10 out of 10 on this Mountain Dew. I wish I could get a case of it. Some people laughing down the street, I think. It's Labor Day weekend. People are weird. But yeah, really good. I like. I think Angela said she likes it too. So 2 thumbs up on that. Good stuff. And then I got some stuff I wanted to try later. I don't know if y'all can see, but I'm going to flip y'all around. So hopefully y'all can. But there's a Hershey's Kisses over there. So we've got that kind. And then we've got the Cinnamon Toast Crunch Kisses. So we'll try those out too. So there you go. We'll be trying those out either this weekend or on another video. One of the two. But there you go. That is what I got for y'all for now.
Puppy, bear, bunny, Yoda, seal. Good job.
Hey, oh! Stop. Wait a minute.
Okay, today is Monday, Memorial Day, and we made it up here to Sweet Springs. There's Kay's grave. And now I'm on my way to the other grave. And then the other grave, my uncle and aunt, Hallie Jr. and Mabel. So there they are. Daisy's all dressed up today, by the way, for Memorial Day weekend. So that's really cool. She's out here with me. Then I'm kind of dressed up too. Kind of, sort of. I got my patriotic shirt on at least. So there you go. We're kind of patriotic today. Made it to Uncle Terry's grave. Left my rock over here. Moving on. Okay, and made it to Roger's grave. Uncle Roger and Aunt Barbara. Daisy. And it's Daisy. Alright, we're here at Ken's grave. Ken. Got him. This dude. Like he's well thought of. Daisy's staying all cool, calm, and collected. And we found my fiance's relative in here, Jerry Inman, and his wife, Mildred. So we found them. So we left a rock for them, for Angela. and we're moving on. All right, so I gotta look this up later. I'm gonna try to anyway. These are my relatives. I think these are probably like the oldest relatives that I know from Missouri. So we got Lula A. and William J. Odell. She was born in 1876. He was born 1869. So she was older than he was, but nevertheless, I need to look that up because that is interesting. Got this one, Margaret Odell. 1914 is when she was born. We got Hazel from 1904. That's a Norman there. We have Leonard Odell, 1934. He wasn't alive for very long. So I would say maybe he was a son of hers, possibly. Well, maybe not. 1934. I would say not, because that's 1934. She died 1927. But still, somewhere, it's definitely a son of somebody's. A young kid, wasn't alive for very long. And we got Morgan Odell here, 1909. And then, last but not least, I have these Odells, Margaret L. Odell and Harry L. Odell. So 1922 and 1917. But the one I'm really concerned about is that one. 1876 and 1869. So they may have a lot of the clues as to where the Odells, when they came to America, as far as that goes, at least my relative Odells. So interesting, very interesting. But I left a rock, one rock for all of them, because I often forget how many relatives I got buried in here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tombstones anyway of Odells. So pretty cool. All right, y'all, made it up here. That's where my grandma and grandpa are buried. So my rocks from last year are still up here. And then there's the new one. So there you go. And then the babies, what would be my aunt and uncles, but they didn't make it. So we have a Larry, Donna Odell. I'm gonna pick that up for them. I think that was. All right, y'all, so made it up here. Here it is where my grandma and grandpa are buried. It's starting to rain, so there's the rocks I made last year, and then that one's the new one, of course, since I just did the marker this time. And we have the babies, which would be my aunt and uncles. They didn't make it. They died as infants. So we have a Larry and a Donna, Oscar, and this one's just, he didn't make it long enough to get a name. We know he was a boy, so there you go. So that is everyone. We made it for today. I still have one more uncle to visit. Still one more uncle to visit. He is in Kansas City, and then I've got another cousin to visit who is, well, let's just say on the other side of, a little bit further from here. Let's just say that, right around Clinton, Missouri. At least I think I'm saying that right. But anyway, so yeah. So those I'll visit another time, another weekend. But that pretty much covers everybody for this weekend, for Memorial Day weekend. So there you go. That is our cemetery tour for now. All right, y'all. So wrapping things up for that weekend, we had a blast, or this weekend, or whatever you want to say. But anyway, we had a blast. And now the next weekend is the last weekend of May. So we'll get to it and see what happens next week. But in the meantime, that's all I got for y'all. Peace out, and I'll see y'all later. Bye for now.